Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Libras out there for March 11th through March 17th. I would like to say a big thank you to those who have subscribed. Thank you so much. And I would also like to thank those who even just taken the time just to watch my videos. I appreciate you as well. And always remember that as a disclaimer that if this reading does not resonate, it's okay. It may not be for you, but it may be for you for another day. So let's see what's going on with you guys for the week of March 11th through March 17th. Just going to shuffle one more time. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have you guys manifesting something this week. Or I feel this could be the energy of something huge that is manifesting. I feel as well. I feel that a lot of our manifestations we will actually start to see from Aries season and on. I would feel that as a collective we will all start to reap the rewards of all the hard work. And I feel for you Libras out there, the universe has something for you, and I feel that it's something that you have been really wanting. Maybe it's something that you just been feeling like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm asking the universe for too much. You can never ask the universe too much, because the universe always makes a way. The universe always just waits for us to make the decision. Once we make the decisions and we put the energy into action, the universe will match you and then some. That's what I feel this is. I feel it's even bigger than what you expected. And it's judgment. The universe is asking you this week to really review and clean up your life. Now, what I mean by clean up your life is make sure the people around you are on your same vibration. Make sure that your relationship is on the same vibration. Make sure that your life is as stable as you can make it to the best of your ability. And the universe will know. And the universe will even help you point out things. Now, make sure that when the universe starts showing you, it may start showing you signs, synchronicities. You may start having dreams about some people or some places or some things. But however, it's only to warn you. Because not warn you in a negative way. No, they're warning you like, hey, we got this big gift we're trying to drop off to you. But however, it may be some things in your life that needs to be reviewed before we can give this to you. Maybe it's people around you that don't have your best interest at heart. And the universe is saying, hey, keep that in mind. Watch out for that. Watch that person. Because this person may sense. See, people sense when great things are coming into our lives. So they just pop themselves there just so they get a piece of the pie. But the universe wants you to make sure that the people, well, not even you, the universe is going to definitely make sure, even if you may miss something, that those people, places, or things are removed, so that way those people that are meant to enjoy this blessing with you are there. Not those that didn't put in the work with you. Not those that was there that, into your face, they be supporting you, but behind your back, there's a whole nother story. So I feel the universe could be warning you of people like that you may have in your life. And we have the Three of Wands. This is the card of waiting for your ships to come in. This is waiting for what you have been wanting and desiring. You are so close, Libra. Because this is one step before the Four of Wands. So I feel that the universe is also asking you to review. What have you learned so far? This is a perfect time because it's Mercury retrograde. This is a great time. That's why this happened right before Aries season. To start to do that final cleansing, that final push of whatever you need out, the people, places, jobs, houses, whatever. So it can now bring in the new, but you can't bring in the new if you're still holding on to things that's old. But however, I feel that you guys have walked your own path. You guys have chosen to stay true to you. So that's why the universe has this wonderful gift for you. That's beautiful. And we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So because you guys have chosen to let go of what no longer serves you, that makes perfect sense. Look, how many times in life do we hold on to this one pentacle? Look how he's holding it, right? We think this is everything. We think we got everything. The life can't get no better. And that's where we get stagnant. We get too complacent. There's a difference between grateful and just like you kind of flatline, where it's like you're like, oh well, I'm just gonna stay at this level. No, the universe is asking us to take it up a notch as much as we can because we're powerful beings. Now it's time for us to step in our power. And it's time for us to let go of these things that we think are so important, but there actually could be hindrances. And look at what the universe had. Like this is nothing. Letting go of this, you will realize how it was definitely worth it. So if you've been questioning, should I let go of this? Should I let go of this person? Should I let go of this job? I feel if your soul is even prompting you and it keeps telling you like, hey, I don't feel good here. Hey, like trust the vibrations you feel of what you're around, because that is also a tattletale sign of what you should also distance yourself from. Oh. So we have the Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the universe helping you get stable. The universe has been watching you bound like Libra scales. Look at this. This is you guys right here. You guys are the main sign that is like the stabilizers of the zodiac. You know, trying to bring fairness. So I feel that the universe has been watching all of the hard work you have been doing to balance yourself but also others. So the universe wants the people that has your true intentions at heart to receive this blessing with you. And that's why this review is here, because this is something that could really help. If you've been sitting here like, oh my gosh, my finances, what am I going to do? This is something that's going to take you by surprise. Like, we don't always know what the universe can give us. It could be an opportunity to get the car you wanted, the house you wanted. This Ace of Pentacles could be anything. Like, I just feel it's up in the air. The universe is starting to place blessings on those that has believed this whole time, that has stayed true to themselves and continue to make balance in their lives and others. That's the universe loves people like that. That's not selfish. That gives. So the universe gives to you because you give to others. Look at that. And it places you in the King of Pentacles position. Let me tell you something. When the universe, what the universe has for you, no man can stop. Not a credit score. So if you're feeling down about your credit score, just know this is how I feel too, because my credit score is not the best. But if you have been doing the best you can in terms in finances, the universe is going to help you out in a position that no man can say no. You may walk into a car dealership, right, and your credit score is not right. And you will go in there and you will be surprised just because of the energy you carry, like a King of Pentacles type of energy. That person may be like, you know what? We'll work with you. We'll actually give you a discount. See, the universe works like that. The universe will place us in King of Pentacles positions that we feel we're not worthy of. But trust and believe you are. It's because you stay true to who you are. And what is for you, like I said, will always be for you. And no man can stop. Like, this is yours, Libra. This is the moment you have been waiting for right here. Let's see why the Judgment card is here. We have the King of Rods. Now, the King of Rods, I look at him as a spiritual warrior in the tarot card deck. I feel that's when it comes to the battling for our spirituality, our vibration. I feel that when we live on this planet, there's always beings trying to suck on our energy and our vibrations, and our higher selves are getting tired of this. Our higher selves are ready to come through and take the wheel. Like, that's what I feel. Our higher selves are tired of us staying in lower vibrational energies, because that is not what we came here to do. When we become stagnant and doing the same thing over and over and over, that is a form of hell for the soul. And I feel, Libra, your higher self is coming through like, we could do better than this, sis, or we could do better than this, bruh. We are so much more capable, and that's what your higher self is trying to tell you. Review your decisions. Know that you're powerful. Always step in that. Always remember that. And don't give your power away. And we also have the Eight of Swords, because when your higher self starts to speak to you, you may feel in your head about it. I know I did when I first heard my higher self. I thought that was just me thinking. Like, I was just like, maybe if I think more positively, maybe that will work, you know. But it was like, no, like, that was my higher self telling me exactly what was going on. Like, but I was in my head because I'm like, am I thinking this? Am I imagining things? So I feel you have been getting hunches or synchronicities. Really pay attention to those, because that's you integrating on a subconscious level your higher self. And before, over time and time and time, you get more in tune to that voice. You get more in tune with, to the point that you just move naturally. Like, it's just you just in the flow like that. But what stops that flow is being in your head, because Libra, you guys still are air signs, which has to do with, you know, intellectuals. So when it comes in terms of that, you may look at it like, this may not make sense, because that's what air signs, you know, all of them in their own way, it still has to make some type of sense. But what is going on is not going to make sense. You're not going to see it coming. We're stepping in times where that logic is out the window. There is no more, I'll believe it when I see it. It's time to believe it until you see it. And that's the difference. So let's see why the Three of Wands is here. We have the Star card here. That is beautiful. Your wishes. What you have been wanting from the... Look at... What? The Ace of Rods, man. This is why your higher self is coming through, because it's like, we have big things in store, Libra. We got your wishes and contentment. Oh, be mindful of birds. If you see birds, they're messengers. So if you see a certain bird a lot, Google what that bird meaning is. And that could be a message for you as well. Because I've been seeing a lot of cardinals, for example. I've seen blue jays. Like, there's always an animal totem or something in your in your reality that's going to reflect back to you. But it's not going to be things you can look at from a logical level. But however, this new start for you, like, I just been feeling as a collective, Aries season is really going to kick off on the way. Especially Uranus just moved into Taurus, which has to do with money and self-worth. Now, this is what I'm saying. In terms of your higher self, it's the self-worth. Have you been treating you the best that you can be? Or have you been allowing yourself to treat other people more than you treat yourself? So I feel that now you have been waiting, and it's here. Look at this new beginning, man. Look at the star here. Now I see why judgment is here. This ain't no bad judgment. It's like, yo, really look at what you're doing. Like, hey, really analyze this, because I'm trying to catch these rewards. Like, your higher self wants you to win, but it's us that we be so stubborn, you know, and be like, no, that's not my idea. But the higher self is like, yo, I came here, I run this show. It's time for you to remember that. Like, I've been sitting here long enough, pacifying these decisions, been trying to get you to listen to me, but you haven't been listening to me. So now I'm going to make myself really known, and you may be in your head about it, but I'm manifesting these changes to get us out of here, so we can experience that abundance that we have been wanting this whole time. So let's see why the Four of Pentacles reverse is here. And we have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel that you are letting go. To me, the Seven of Swords I see is your self-deception. I feel this reading is mostly about you, Libra. I don't feel no relationships on this or anything. I feel this is reading strictly for you and what you have going on in your life. And I feel that the universe is trying to say, let go of that self-deception of thinking that you do not deserve abundance. The Ace of Pentacles is here twice. So the universe is definitely making it obvious in this reading that if you have any deception where it's like, I can't do that, or how am I going to manifest this, or man, I'm not worth that. The universe is saying, let go of that. That's holding you back, Libra. It's time for you to walk in your power, saying, I am powerful. I am abundant. So you are already in that vibration. That's what the universe is trying to tell you. It was never about you not being good enough. It was you feeling that you deserved it. It was you believing that when you get it, that you deserve it. How many times the universe drops blessings on us that we feel like, man, I don't deserve it? That's why the universe doesn't bring us things. Because how can it bring us something that we feel we don't deserve? It's only when we tap into that vibration, which takes time because you have to heal trauma, you have to heal self-esteem issues. That takes work, you know? But however, you could tell how your inner work is doing by your finances, because I'm going to say, once I let go of those self-limiting beliefs, because that's why I look at this Seven of Swords is, that's the biggest self-deception, is that you're not powerful. That's the biggest self-deception, that you're not abundant. That's the biggest self-deception, that you are not powerful. That's the biggest self-deception, that you are not a co-creator of your own universe. So the universe is asking you to let go of those things, Libra, so they can bring those blessings that you have been waiting for and then some. So the biggest enemy in this situation has been you against yourself. So don't feel bad about yourself that you have negative thoughts sometimes. The point is to stop them in their tracks, to be like, okay, also, when a negative thought comes up, say, why do I feel this way? What triggered me to think that? Because a lot of the thoughts you have may not be yours. Be mindful of that. Because it could be entities putting thoughts in your head that you're not good enough. Yeah, Libra. Yeah, right. The universe is going to give you that. Yeah, right. Look at your life so far. It's been a mess. You know, those thoughts like that. And then we live in the past, and then we feel like, dang, well, in the past I did this and that and this and that. It's like, let that go. Before we step into Aries season, let that go. Start to, like me, for example, I have, oh man, I don't know where my book is actually. But I have this book that says Make Today Great. I think it's over there, but I don't want to move the camera and everything. But I have affirmations in that book that I write. And like, I write also this paragraph that's in the book that I talk to my inner child as well. That I make sure I heal that, because a lot of what holds us back is the traumas that we experienced in our childhood. Like if you grew up like I grew up in a very poverty town. You know, I don't know if any of you know Camden, New Jersey, but that was one of the roughest cities in America. You know, where it's nothing but crime and violence and people in survival mode. That's what that is. Have you been surviving? Are you just tired of surviving? The universe is ready for you to start thriving. It's time to stop just making it. You know how you work a job and you just make enough? Like, you just get, like, you have just enough. Like, you have just enough to pay your bills, and that's it. And, like, $100 left over. Like, how are you living like that? Like, how? And it's because of the system. And that's why our higher selves are coming online, because we have been taught that nothing is in our control. Like, we don't have no say. We've been taught that, you know, how to, like, we go to college to really learn how to be an employee. We don't go to college to learn how to be a boss. They don't tell nothing really of the fundamentals of life. They just tell you how to be a slave to the system like everybody else. So that's why our higher selves are coming in like, yo, kick that stuff out the door, yo. Like, nah, we made more powerful than this. And I feel that's what the message is for you, Libra. It's that you're powerful. And your biggest enemy will always and forever will be you. It's how we feel about ourselves. And for a while I was like, how is I my biggest enemy, until I really looked at how I thought about myself, how hard I was on myself. It's like, no wonder why. You could you could really be so hard on yourself that how you going to feel motivated if you constantly tell yourself I'm a failure, or I suck, or I effed up in my past. And like, how it's the things you tell yourself, is the things that you think about, is what you bring about. So, Libra, the universe has great things in store for you, and I'm excited for you. I love doing these readings because I love to see what the collective is going through, and I'm happy for everybody. I may not be where I want to be, but I'm no hater. I love when someone's happy. I love that someone gets that abundance, or they get married, or they go on that trip they always wanted. Like, how can you expect blessings in your life if you're not happy for other people? Ooh, I thought that was a bug, but it was a piece of hair. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for checking out this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.